Hello everyone, here with Palana Foods, and we are playing up against Leela with the new DNA tracker, which is the best ice to come out in a very long time. And I would say it's probably the best ice costing $8 or more, period. It is just a monster. So we're up against Leela. I'm going to be very cautious and just cover both centrals turn one. You don't want to get your ice bounce from like a makers or an indexing, then get siphoned, and you're just completely downhill from there. The other thing now is you want to cover centrals to avoid the contract from landing on an open central and getting a lot of value that way. So he's now gotten two breakers out on turn one, meaning our vanilla is not going to cut it. Oh dear. Okay. So this will protect our HQ decently for a while. As for our archive, it's going to have to hopefully wait a turn. We'll put the Agroplex down with the Enigma next. I don't want to give him too many open servers because he'll be able to just security testing or contract on them. The more contract we see, the more you want to just like button up and play as few points of attack as possible. So only trying to like asset spam against a card that gives like $20 is really difficult. So we won't leave this open. We won't leave this open. We'll try to cover archives too as soon as possible. But I'd rather have the Enigma on the remote so that he has to get his other decoder. Oh, that's perfect actually. So we'll cover that. It's just cheap stopper for now. It won't hold forever, but it will do the trick. And we can go for a draw celebrity gift next turn to get our money stabilized. So right now we can't really afford all this ice. We're just playing it out so that if he doesn't have any obvious openings. Doppelganger, nice. So that's going to free 3 influence for him. It's certainly the worst card unless you have some weird synergy with it, but it's still not bad. So let's flip Agroplex. We'll get our dollar. And draw a gift is the play. Show him everything. We'll put the Caprice on HQ next turn. We'll take it slow. He's probably got Sneak Door. Let's see if he's got a fairy against this. If he takes 3 net, I'll be happy. Okay, I guess. So he's... Doesn't seem good to me. I mean, you've netted $2 and used up a charge here. I think the inside job is better spent on almost anything else. Yeah, that seems weird to me. So I think we're going to get stuck. I want to just smother this entire contract. So what if we get rid of the Cortex Lock, which is going to run out of power pretty soon? No, we could keep it. For $1, we could keep it around. The other Cortex we can pitch, or we can put it in R&D as a bluff ice. I don't know. I'm kind of want to put it on server 1. Can we defend Siphon for a full turn? We really can't, actually. If he comes in and just siphons us, he pays $7 to the DNA tracker, but then he gets $10 off of us. Not worth the risk, I would say. We'll just let him sit up a little while. Use our Jackson to buy ourselves time. Try to find a second Caprice. Okay, so we'll keep moneying. We'll chuck a Nisei. I still really want to score like Nisei food. We'll see if he tries to get sneaky and do like a rumor mill on this. If he does, it's kind of whatever. We only have 1 in there and he can't get it that easily anyway. Oh. So he does in fact just trash his contract. I really don't like these inside jobs. He's not even getting doppelganger value out of it, so it's just not a very good economic trade-off in the end. All right, we'll make him pay this time. So it's $3 to go through. He's really not going to make anything anymore. So we don't have a caprice. What we are to have is maybe he can't break here. If I put a third ice, will he be scared off? He might be. At least this costs him $3, so he might not have the money to install another breaker. He's going to go for the bounce, which is fair, right? Doesn't get it. So next turn I could Biotic too in order to reinstall my HQ ice. The other option is just not even score it, and then I can play. He has the Gordian. Wow. Nice. We're going to stop him and get our ice rezzed. Here it is, the big boy. This is just so good. He's paying $7 against our $8 ice. So same as Tobu, if we didn't pay any influence, and if he wanted to bounce off, he's going to get hit way harder than if he bounced off a toll booth. So this will eat here, because he can't pay for his paperclip. Siphon has been stopped. Feels good. So we can gift advance here. And this is a bit dicey, but we know where 8 points are. So he has to like get enough money to come in here and also make the access before he can luck sack us on the R&D. And he does not. So the Nisei is scored. As soon as Nisei is scored, you can breathe a sigh of relief because your siphon worries go away to a large extent. He's going to bounce the Lotus. That makes sense. So this is still going to cost him 3 to run against. If he just comes at this, he can take it pretty easily though. So what's the play? Reinstall, cover R&D. I think actually cover R&D is fine. The Agroplex, it did a good work for us earlier. Now I think it's done. I don't really get him a free contract if he wants to place third contract out here. Security testing, yeah, we'll shuffle now. So we get our Nisei. Could get 2 gifts. It's probably the one to get, really, because it's just more money, and we need the quantity of money because we got 2 more DNA trackers to res. What do we got? DNA tracker, oh baby. So I think we want to do is if we just install double advance here, it's kind of whatever. He can't have another inside job, right? I think we don't need this Cortex lock anymore. We install advance this, we can replace the ice afterwards. He's on 5. Do we have enough money to res this? Res this. It's 11. I'll just install it this turn and make a money, and then I'll like double advance next turn. I don't know. I could buy like 4 advance next turn, which is not bad. Since our centrals are now doing pretty well, considering. He's gonna go for the lucky R&D hit. We have put an Nisei back in, so it's better chances now for him than before. He needs a sneak door, but even then, he would kill the Caprice so we could siphon again, but our DNA tracker is just too big. 11 creds. So this is going to cost him 6 to pump and 2 to break, $8. So 8 against 8, or no, sorry, 7. Yeah, 7. So this is, say, $8 to go through. Playing the Lotus here is kind of bad. Keeps his strength, right? I think we let all this stuff get bounced if we want to. Don't want our Caprice to get bounced, so we'll res it now. The rest of this I don't overly care about. We don't need the Enigma here with the DNA tracker, so as long as we got one of them. And he bounces the tracker. Okay, so now this server is decent-ish against a testing. And the plan is just score from hand. Oh no, we can't quite do it. We would need to do install it, don't advance it, and then we can biotic 3 advanced clones to score to close the game out. Kind of a build your own 5-3. Yeah, so this turn he can run R&D and get the $4 and the, yeah, start charging his medium. That makes sense. So he's going to be paying $1, another $3. So he's running for effectively gains $2 and he gains a medium token. It's pretty good. So if we can't fast advance, he still has some game in that area. Dirty laundry, huh? I'd actually token that. That denies him a medium token and $5. So suppose we just install this. Would he run it? Almost certainly, right? I'm not sure if this is the right line. We're playing defensively. We are going to stop the medium from beating us. Because it's really hard to score out if you can randomly get bounced at any time. Ooh. There it is, huh? But his MU is so tight. Oh, trashing the medium. Oh, so painful. I don't know about that. The medium's like his win con, right? This is... It gets rid of the Caprice, it does. But at what cost? Yikes. Yeah, we're resing this. And now he can't break it. He's going to take some net damage. Get the shutdown. That's key for us. Yeah, the Guardian will be trashed. He already trashed his passport, so now he can't win. Yeah, I don't think he doesn't have another way to break code gates. Yeah, I don't think you can trash the passport. Criminal problems, huh? So we did kind of see the weakness of Paperclip this game. It was 4 to install, which if you're only going to break a single vanilla, and that's the only barriers we play, or only barriers we put on the table, you end up paying quite a bit up front. But yeah, this is like a great siphon defense. It costs them so much that they can't really profitably siphon if they want to get rid of the tags. Because just to break this, it was costing him $7. One there makes 8. Get rid of both tags is 12. Like there's no siphon money left at that stage. Yeah, I don't know. The inside jobs were not what he needed, right? It's certainly a good card, and it would have been good for him to jump over the DNA tracker a few times. But using them for the contract was, I think, just subpar. You end up not making much money at all. I think you just want to just click for credits and use the contract later once you have all your breakers up. All right,